Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please click on like and subscribe. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today's video I'm going to show you how to take care of a check or a low battery on a zone. So today I've got a check 17. Now of course I created this check 17 fault to show you how to fix it. But normally a check or low battery in a zone, if it's above 16, is a wireless zone. So somewhere in your house you've got wireless sensors. Hopefully you've got a zone list. If not, you're going to have to try to figure out which door or window it is by opening and closing all the doors until you figure out what number 17 is. Now, 9 times out of 10, it's a battery. These sensors are pretty durable. They last a long time, and they normally don't go bad. So once you figure out which zone it is, whether it's a 5816 like this, a 5800 mini, whatever your zone is, before you pop the cover off to change the battery, if you pop the battery off, or pop the cover off, these have tampers inside of them. So as soon as you get the cover off, you'll hear that. Press the star key. That'll stop the beeping. Now the thing of it is if you have a monitoring service or a monitoring company, that's still going to send a signal to the company because this little tamper switch has been opened and they think that someone's breaking into your house or destroyed your sensor. So before you do that, you want to do this. With the cover still in place, you want to bypass this zone. So I'm going to punch in my code. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hit 6 for bypass, and 17 is the zone number. You'll notice my system went to ready, and it says disarmed bypass. If you don't have a full alpha keypad, it'll just go to ready, and you'll be ready to arm. Now when you pop this cover off, nothing happens. You can pull your battery out, put your battery back in, or put your new battery back in and close the cover. Once you're done doing that, you're going to want to go in here and arm your system. Stay or away, whichever you normally do. And disarm it. Now by doing that, what that's going to do is that's going to take this zone back out of bypass. With the new battery in it, you'll notice we still got a check 17 on here. If you have a low battery, sometimes you can hit 1, 2, 3, 4 or your code and off, and it will clear that. In the case of the check, most of the time a check is a more serious problem. It's either a completely dead battery or a bad sensor. So that requires the installer code to turn it off. So what you need to do is do 4112800. That puts you into installer mode or program mode. Be careful what you push in here because if you push the wrong button, you can mess up your program and you'll be calling somebody to fix it for you. As soon as you get in here, push star 99. That'll take your system back to where it was before, and it should say disarmed and ready to arm now, or your green light should be back on. Open and close your zone 1 time, or 2 times, however many times you want. I'm going to turn my chime on. Let's say this is in another room. And then when I open and close that, I'll know that my zone is working again. If for some reason you still have check 17 up here, make sure your cover's on all the way. And make sure you don't use an inexpensive battery. I have people all the time that get batteries, discount places, wholesalers, flea markets. Buy a good lithium battery and replace your sensors with a good battery. It should last 3 to 4 years. And that's how you change the battery on a wireless sensor on a Honeywell Vista panel. Hopefully that helps you out. Please click on like, subscribe, drop any comments below. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them.